There we go, perfect. Oh man. Let's see if I've got my load. That was save. Did I not save it? I don't know anymore. I don't like any music though. Damn it. Oh, we did deal with them, didn't we? I can't remember how to control anything though. No, the spidey sense going on. Going towards the temple. Okay. That's not it. Up and down controls people. Left is a map. Right doesn't do anything just now. The wrong thing. Whoops. Codex. Was there anything new from that? Characters. Tinkatandra. Justinia. Oh, High Chancellor Roderick. Is he the dude that we was like... we were kind of arguing with when we got to the bridge up top? Maybe? There are some who claim men have no place in the Chantry, beyond the lowest rank of scholarly brothers and those who take their place amongst the Templars. This is not true. This is an organisation spanning 7 nations, from the smallest village Chantry to the Grand Cathedral in Valroyo. It takes more than sermons to keep it alive. There's an invisible army at work, ensuring meals are delivered, repairs are made, and faithful attended to, and much of it done by Chantry brothers like myself. Position of High Chancellor places a man beside the Most Holy. I control who is permitted audience, handle her correspondence, deliver her words to Thetis, and serve as her advisor in matters which may be mundane but cannot be disregarded. If I have influence, let it be said it is something I use sparingly, if at all. This is a task to which I devote myself with solemnity. I and my fellows bear a burden that so that others are free to guide the spirits of Thetis unencumbered. Okay then. Oh, Solus. Cassandra. I understand our first order of business must be to investigate this bizarre breach in the sky and protect people from the demons descending. While my search continues, I wish to draw your attention to a new arrival at our camp, an elven apostate calling himself Solus. Solus entered the camp voluntarily, surrendering his staff to Chantry forces without protest. He is not Dalish and says that he has never been part of the circle, claiming instead to have studied magic peacefully on his own, particularly magic tied to the Fade. While I suspect he will be reluctant to accept the help of an apostate, Solus did come to us freely. Witnesses saw him in a nearby village at the time of the blast, so he was likely not responsible for what had happened at the conclave. However, he has described the effects of the breach in enough detail to convince me he knows more about the Fade than anyone else present. Solus has requested permission to study the lone survivor and one of the smaller rifts in hopes of finding a way to seal the breach. He has correctly guessed that it is growing and believes it will destroy the entire world unless we find a way to stop it. Unless you object, I allow him his studies, under proper observation, of course. Liliana. Oh, Varric. Tethras. His power in stories, that's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last, might as well be mine. The same entry I had in 2. Varric Tethras, the Dwarven Merchants Guild of Kirkwall, is famous, or infamous, for 2 things: his books and his association with the Champion of Kirkwall. After the Templars and circles broke away from the Chantry, Divine Justinia V sent her agents to Kirkwall, where the roots of the war began, in search of answers. The Champion had long since disappeared, but Varric had written a book on his friend's involvement in the destruction of the Kirkwall Chantry, and the left and right hands of the Divine located him with surprising ease. They captured and interrogated him, and brought him to the conclave to give his testimony to the Divine in person, but fate decreed that he would never meet her. Oh. Okay. Tutorials, what are you... I'm trying to figure out what's new. Fade drifts. Caused by weakness in the veil. Spawn demons can only be sealed once all nearby demons are killed. The mark can disrupt the rift and cause damage to enemies. The fade rift is available. Interact with it to disrupt the rift and both stun and damage demons in its vicinity. Herald can use the mark to close the rift once all the demons in it spawn. Its spawns are dead. Tactical camera. Yep. Behaviors. Screen allows you to provide instructions to your party. How you should fight, cooperate, and defend themselves. You can directly control and switch between party members at any time. They'll follow these rules when you're not controlling them. The character record. Why am my party not coming with me? Is this because I was invisible? Oh my god, it's probably because I was invisible. Maybe. Oh no, shit. Yep, that took health off me, didn't it? I didn't realise that that was a thing if I just accidentally walked off the edge. No, game. No, why is there two? There's two. Is it because it's, yeah, it's one at the top, isn't it? This is a very steep mountain.
Holes in the fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happens once the immediate danger is past.
Oh, I don't like the look of that. Not one bit. Oh, hell. So is this... Oh, is this place got entirely fucked up though?
Sacred ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Down here? Oh! Oh, it's on fire. I was like, why have you got a candle in your knee? You're just putting out some knee flames. Oh, that auto saves! Okay, there's a body there. I want to go and look at the body just yet. Wait, was that flaming eyes? Two flaming eyes? Okay, that's a better flaming place than a knee. You know. Oh, you're not letting me go there? Hmm. his Templar helmet. Okay, weapons. Oh, is there new weapons? Who for? Nope. Those two are equipped. Hunting. Oh no, no! I'm not a bloody archer. No. Shite. Oh, it does give more to certain things though, doesn't it? Nope, wrong thing. Fire resistant cowl. 16. Elf dwarf human. Level 6. Level fucking 6. I'm level 2. Why? It wouldn't even be possible for me to get to level 6 at this point, would it? Game giving me crap that I can't even wear? Because apparently it unlocks something on my head so I can wear a fucking bit of cloth. Oh my god. We're fine with that. Why? Okay. Level 1? Elf dwarf human. I could... What are you wearing? Fender coat? Ah, it's rogue. No, not level 6 yet. Do you have a? You don't have a? Hey, Kenobi, how you doing? I just realised I do have a limit on my items as well. Crap. No, you can have it. You can have it. Yeah. I'm power off with it now, I am. Before we go in again. But yeah, here's things. No, why would I have to? No, she was fine.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Try.
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
No, she was relatively fine.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
the stick. Keen.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have grown on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
The reds.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Magic. Red lyrium. To answer your question, my lord, yes, I have indeed heard of this red lyrium of which you speak. A single piece of it surfaced in the eastern city of Kirkwall. And its influence alone was nearly enough to cause the city's destruction. As near as we can determine, is regular lyrium that's been somehow corrupted. Those who have touched red lyrium, or even come near it, report that it sings to them, like whispers in the mind that slowly drive them mad. We do not know, however, what might stem from extended contact with red lyrium. Madness, surely, but would be a physical corruption as well? What would happen if a mage or a Templar used red lyrium as they use regular lyrium? Far more disturbing is the fact that lyrium could be corrupted at all. Treat any red lyrium you encounter as if it were poison. Do not go near it, do not attempt to destroy it, and most importantly, do not attempt to use it. Ooh. Places? Temple of Sacred Ashes, rediscovered. According to the legend, the sacred ashes of Andraste were carried out of the Imperium by Havard, disciple of Our Lady. Wounded by Tevinter soldiers when he tried to stop Andraste's capture, Havard was too late in coming to Minrathus to stop the execution. All he found was her ashes, left out in the elements. As soon as Havard touched him, Andraste appeared in a vision. Rise, she said. Aegis of the earth. Fucking read that wrong. I was going to say earth. The faith. The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember. The Aegis of the faith, so named by our prophet herself, stood at her word and found his wounds healed and his spirit renewed. He gathered the ashes of Andraste and returned to the lands of the Alamari tribes, which are now Ferelden. Say that Andraste's song led him to a holy site, where Havard and his followers built a temple to house the remains. There the legend ends. For centuries men searched for a temple of sacred ashes, finding only rumours and tall tales. Chantry scholars concluded that there was no temple, there were no sacred ashes, it was all a myth. Allegory intended to inspire and feed the fire of faith. Then the hero of Ferelden came, seeking a cure, to cure a dying Arl. Oh yes, we did! With the miraculous powers of the ashes, the hero, with the help of renowned scholar brother Ferdinand Genitivi. Is that why we recognise Genitivi? Because it was that bugger that was in the first game? Traced the steps of the ancients and came to a remote ruin high in the Frostback Mountains. There the urn of sacred ashes waited, as the legend said it would. After the triumph of the righteous over the fifth blight, the temple's discovery was shared with the world. Much to our dismay, however, by the time our soldiers arrived at the temple, the urn had disappeared. To this day we do not know who took them or why. All that is certain is that it was the Maker's will. The hero of Ferelden did not share the discovery with the world, and Brother Genitivi, whose research made it possible, had disappeared without a trace. Truth, however, will always out, and rumours circulated about the cause of Arl Aemon's miraculous recovery. Agents of the Chantry investigated claims about the urn of sacred ashes, and were eventually led, as the hero had been led, to the temple. By the time our soldiers reached it, however, the urn was nowhere to be found. Fucking told me that before. Though the ashes were gone, the temple itself stood, and it has since become a source of hope for the faithful. If the Grand Cathedral is the beating heart of our Chantry, then the Temple of Sacred Ashes is her soul. Here we honour the Chantry's past, even as we forge bravely into our future. Okay. Right.
One, help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Oh, I thought it was yours. Is she like the sacrifice? Right, my senses are tingling. Very, very, ominous. I thought it was going to happen. But if she's in there, do we...
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
Oh! Oh shit, that's her. Wait, that's me.
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them!
God, she's
We have an intruder.
a bit of leather, isn't she?
Kill her. Now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
I love her shield's getting in
Knows what
fucking
happened
way.
here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and
The
safely.
Runic Crystal seems to be a recurring
However,
theme among games of
opening
the
the
era.
rift will likely attract attention
Yeah.
from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Little crystal things. Shards coming out everywhere. Where you least expect it. How do we know it isn't just gonna close it and just fuck shit up? Oh, gee, oh, nope,
Now! We must strip its
What have I
defenses.
done?
Wear it down.
Perceived! The fuck is perceived? What in it fucking between its legs? Oh, look at that whip! Look at that whip go! Wait, can I not hit you? Okay, honestly thought it was ready.
Back me up.
Oh, I'm nearly gone.
More coming through the rift.
Oh shit, okay, how do I even do this? Oh, this isn't good. I'm not used to this fighting. Wait, can I do anything with these? Shit. Perceived! I'm not even hitting you. Oh, great. Oh, there's two gone. I'm getting the whole necks. Holy shit, we can do that? Where's Varric though? Where'd Varric go? What? You know what happened? They actually ended up removing it because I think it was released too early. That emote. Because it disappeared for a bit. Wait, what happens? When?
Now! Seal the rift!
Fucking trying.
Do it!
Oh, I think because they'd released it too early. Fireworks, whee! The Wrath of Heaven. Why did you release it early? Well, because it's for September and it wasn't September yet. Today's September the 1st, right? It was available in August. I think they just fucked up.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
That's alright.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and
It should be dramatic,
I
but
am
more,
but a
yeah.
humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
We're safe?
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know
High
you've
tea?
wakened. She said
No,
at
not normal
once.
tea.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Discovered Haven. Loot. Alfred? Is that it? Special shipments. Well, usually you have teas for your later meal. Up here in North England, high tea's different. Dagger of the Dragon, medium armor, schematic, stone bear armor. Oh fuck! I've got all the DLC, haven't I? Ha 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 ha. Regular tea, but you sprinkle cocaine in it. Shit! No, I've only got so much space. Oh, I do anything. That's fine. Give me a second. I just need to do something quickly. Won't be long. My component isn't even in here. I didn't even leave the room. Right, weapon. Dagger of the Dragon. Ooh, hello. What's my fucking main hand? I don't know. Rogue only. A lesser fire rune. The empty grip. Damage, fire damage, critical damage bonus. Okay. Armor. Oh, I still can't wear that. I'm level 3 though. Of our armor. Why am I a zebra? The fuck? What schematics I got? God, I could severely make myself overpowered, couldn't I? Make heavy. Oh, great. Canary officers in both Army and Navy incentivise command role. Typical Canary fashion, no one outside Kun can tell which role is which. The fuck is that? Right. Well, it's light armor, so I'm not using that. Medium armor of the dragon. Oh, me only? Ah, so here's the thing. I've got other party members. I could have Varric for one of these. Oh yeah. Okay. I could take that one. Ooh. Fancy. Can we zoom in? No, we can't zoom in. Right, I do not know how to fucking menu in this game. You're in for a good time when you're onto a rural community. First thing you see is an old guy pissing on a house in broad daylight. Is that is that what you're dealing with? Here. I could tell you some of the things my sister said, but where she's living. But it's like, it's a whole thing to know. But here, however, there was. I'd had son eat earlier. And watching something, all I can hear is these kids shouting outside. What the fuck's going on? And just, it could be like, get off me! And then I'm going to tell your. I can't remember what it was. I'm going to tell your mum? It's like, oh great. The little shits are fighting again. I'll go with that one. Tell me some things. No. Schematics. Oh, I could make these if other people needed them? Tier 1. Or really asked to tell me some space things. Patient observations. Vain hope someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Climbing, shallow breathing, pulse over fast. Not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. She could station a Templar in here just in case. God, the outfit is very... makes me think of Assassin's Creed. No, I can't jump out the window. Right, hold on. So we've got this like log cabin in the woods, in the snow, with a little bit of furniture, that's fine. We've got a look, that's fine. And nice little kind of picture there. Who's this fucker on the wall though? Who's this moody faced so and so? Can I run away? Ooh, have the Inquisitor and a Raider hatchet schematic. For years. I love that this is for me, and I'm like, you gonna loot? Gonna let me. Oh jeez. Oh no, I can't go that way either. There's a store?
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Really? No one's gonna speak to me until I can't even get out. Do you think if they've like had a roll or something, right? And you know, even a sandwich. And they're partway through eating it. Is this inside your mouth? And they want to save some of their stuff for later. They just stick it on top of their helmet. God, we're getting some fucking Assassin's Creed inside of the... Look at that tongue! Andraste's Mabari? You know Andraste's old Mabari? He didn't show up in the chant. And if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andraste can't have had some big old smelly war dog, but Ulfrelda knows it, right? Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there's Andraste's Mabari, by the Holy Prophet's side, in the fight against Timotur, the dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog, he guards Andraste, without arrogance or fear, only asking of his mistress, just to scratch behind the ears. But then old Mafreth gets the plot and tries to lure that dog away, but even as they trap the Prophet, her Mabari never strays. And there's Andraste's Mabari, by the Holy Prophet's side, in the fight against Timotur, the dog would never hide. We did not already have this. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, they thought the wounds had killed him, but then he limped out toward the fire, and his Sarian, he shed a tear. That's fucking shit. As a dog laid on the pyre. Even in games. Dogs are too good. Right, if they're going along the second thing. Maybe some specials, loyal to pride, yep. A popular, historically unlikely Ferelden Tavern song.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Okay. Outside, inside? Oh no, there it is.
Still a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
She can seal those then. The herald of our justice.
Deepstalker hide and Bronto hide? A singing maiden. You ever heard the story of King... Is it Bedwyr? Like most kings, was a man of great pride, who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwyr cultivated terror in his subordinates through gleeful and unrestrained use of contraption referred to as the Maiden. Oh jeez. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. Bedwyr's Maiden was a prized possession and stood in a place of honour in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals, suspected assassins, treasonous ministers, the Maiden consumed them all, but as time passed, more people were given to the Maiden for increasingly trivial offences. The cook for oversalting the king's food. I mean, the page boy for dropping his sword. The Maiden cast a pall over the kingdom as people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Ember, and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedwyr's wisdom and authority, and she sought the king's counsel. She thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea. It made him swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Ember flattened? Yes, she flattened him, flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the Maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king, giddy with praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at the Maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That doesn't look terrifying at all. Should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them." "But it's so small," said Ember. "Are only children and women its victims?" Bedwyr grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The Maiden has devoured many men." Ember shook her head, and she said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit within." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the Maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said, and with that he stepped into the device. But Ember was waiting, and no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket than Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the Maiden with the screaming Bedwyr inside, through the castle and down into the city, and the people, finally free from the king's tyranny, cheered and danced to the singing that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead and it finally stopped. I know, you flattened me! A tale often told in the Singing Maiden Tavern. Okay, is that supposed to be rabbits? Just because, like, the ears look a bit tall for any other creature. Can I go inside here? Oh, you bastards. Songs collected.
Walk safely, Herald of
What do you mean songs collected? What do you mean songs collected? Was it because I overheard the song? Briefly? Really tiny little strumming of strings?
Good luck sealing those rifts.
The Dalish toy soldier and ram leather. Open! Oh, all your doors are mine to go in as I please. Patient observations, day 3. I'm missing day 2! Less thrashing. Some response to stimulus. Vital seems solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into Chantry to kill my patient. All this work to save her life and they just execute her? Will inform Lady Cassandra I expect her to wake for the morning. Is this us before we woke up?
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Ooh, back to 8 potions, nice.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Wait, where was that? I could have sworn there was another one. Sugar. Oh, you treasured mine. Blue vitriol. So this is all going to be crafting stuff, isn't it? 59 gold and it's Disciple Lightning Staff. Elfroot. I'm going to say kind of jump off here, but I take damage from falling down. Too high. Blade weave. Where was the bit of music from? Thrin.
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with
Look at your hat. Look at this. What? Wait, where's the music? Aggressive bow.
blessings upon you.
Is it in there? Four songs. It came up. Last time it was 2. Must be inside. Are you talking about Fallout? Oh! There's the bard person! Oh, I don't think you thought I was going to be here, game. So is it only things that get hit by the scan going out? Drakestone. Hell yeah! Heavy adventure armor. Oh no. Patient observations. Day 2. Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep. Elfroot extract. Hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutterings about too many eyes. Something about the grey. Encouraging? Adan. Look at this fellow on the wall! He's like... as judging eyes. He's looking out the window like, you fuckers, get away from my window.
I believe Lady Cassandra wanted to speak with you.
He's casting judgment when there's someone speaking outside his window. I love all the little balls and everything. A little Ezio like from that. Oh, the outfit! The Randy Dowager Quarterly. What? The Randy Dowager. A well-worn quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another. The collected dreams of desire, being the confessions of an apprentice, and training more furrowing than harrowing. Forbidden dalliances that are most spirited. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble thought, but spry of step. The lady herself says enchanting. One supports circles, if only because closed doors offer the imagination more. 3 scars fluttered in shock out of 5. 3 scars out of 5. Oh. Yeah, definitely. I do really like the outfit. I think it's DLC. Which of course probably means Kenobi thinks it's cheating that I'm wearing it. Oh, I see you over there. I might be it. Be able to deal damage because nobody thinks it's cheating. Probably. there's a high chance. Roderick's decision. Look at the hats. Look at the hats. What is going on with this hat? Why are we making a little slope? Is it when it rains? It just like you're making a little waterfall?
She managed nonetheless. You expect us to be like Andraste? Someone must. Go in peace, Herald of...
Dude, your fingers through your hands! Oh no! Is that why you look so in shock? Because you feel like, ah, my finger is...
Go in peace, Herald of Andraste.
You can tell this is me exploring the game at the beginning kind of thing. The beginning of the areas, seeing what the expressions look like, what the people are doing, what hand. Oh, we've got some more merging fingers. Are you AI? AI created.
Go in peace, Herald of Andraste. Make a watch over you.
You're mine. Scrib's like, let's walk along. No, there's loot. Personal locket. And fennec fur. Fade. Stories of fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart. Always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavour, although portions of it belonged to powerful spirits. All of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in fighting the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloguing a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as Chantry teaches us, the greater flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. Hardcore open world phasmophobia. We'll get to you, loot. So it has to be the stuff that I can see. I get hit by it. The rugged longbow. Chantry departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As a moth sees light and goes toward flame, she should see fire and go toward light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her. She will know no fear of death for the Maker. Shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. I know they're talking about me, but I'm like, fuck that. Oh. It's like, why has it got ghost rattling chains? Nope, it's just my head hitting off the bloody light. Finding of the Chantry. Cordelius. We're going Dracon, Dracon. Never did find that one out, did I? As long as time you thought it was that. Well, the two names, there's two games very similar: Phasmophobia, which is the only game, and Phantasmagoria, which is the point and click adventure horror. So maybe you'd heard one and just thought I'd had a little mashup. You reminded me of something. Now, hold on, if I can see it again. I'm just waiting on GOG to start up. Are we getting that stream soon? No, I was mentioning it because, you know, the name's similar. And though speaking of older games, it did make me remember, you know how I had... Actually, let me check this first. Before I even mention it, let me check it first. Where? Oh, that was a mistake to look on GOG on my wish list. No. Right, so I didn't get Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy when I said, right? Because I was like swithering back and forth on it. And then it was like not on sale. And then I had an email through, was it in the last couple of days? This was stuff going on, I didn't even get to look at it properly. It was like, it's on sale again. So this has to be a sign for me to get it. It has to be. Funnily enough, I do have Phantasmagoria 1 and 2 on my wish list. Getting the quarry. Peacemaker already has quarry, so I'd be able to borrow it if I so wish to play that. No, honestly, for Halloween, I want to get through the freaking Dracula games. I've played 2. I managed, well, maybe, who knows? Depends if I decide to get it. So there will be a break in Inquisition at some point for Halloween stuff. Every year, something gets put on hold for it. As I really to go to older games, but I do have. What have I got installed? Dracula 3, Path of the Dragon. I think I've got another 2 Dracula games after, haven't I? I don't think I can play Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth because I can't tab out of it. Just shite. Dracula 2. Yeah, there's a 4 and a 5. So we're thinking 3 Dracula games for Halloween. So this stands out for me for the Dracula games. First game, you know how Dracula's supposed to have like 3 I don't even know what you would call them. Three ladies that he has that have been turned. Them dancing about the place was fucking fantastic. The spinning. Not wearing a bloody thing. Dracula 2 was robotic Dracula with a key finger that was used, that was chasing us. And had the key in the finger was used to activate the lift in like a theater. Ooh, might work in a wrapped environment like a VM running in the window. Possibly. Your words, Kenobi. 3 bitches. Man of Medan? I've played Man of Medan. Car setup, yeah. Don't know what VMs are. I used, was it, oh, which one was it? Was it Scum? For Longest Journey? Cause I couldn't, yeah. I couldn't get that working otherwise. French though? No, I like to play them. I don't necessarily trophy runs. No, no, we're not going for fucking platinums in them. I need to enjoy them enough to want to platinum, and honestly, I like them. Would I want to play them over and over again and get all the things when it's, you know, like, eh. I very rarely play a game over for the platinum because I would get bored of doing it the second time around. Unless it's Final Fantasy. Okay, okay, Cordelius Dracon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year -15 ancient... Is it -15? The young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states to the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In -3 ancient, a temple was completed. There in its heart, Dracon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olesa of Montsamard was elected to lead the new Chantry. On her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honour of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. "15 years before the Big Bang, yeah." Wait, was that? An apostate staff and a shocking staff? Are you fucker serious? I found an aggressive bow. A schematic for a bow, maybe? 3 staffs. No. 3. Where's my daggers at? Chantry hierarchy. Divine. It's a titular. Head of the Chantry. Oh, how old am I? Although since Schism split the Imperial Chantry. Are we going Schism or Schism? I think we've always heard of Schism. Shocking staff can say that again. Because every time I say it, I'm like, did I get it right or not? Okay. What? You know? Might be weird and wonderful ways the games are wanting to say things. Schism. Well, that's what I kept saying in the last game. No, it's snooze. It's skeedy. Oh. Make it like a schedule. School, it makes no sense. School. Right. Oh, what was in? Why can't you post it? I don't know. Why can't you post it? In fact, there are no, in fact, 2 divines at any one time. One divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Val Royal. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Argent Spire in Marathus. Neither divine recognises the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a divine is addressed as most holy or your perfection. Oh yeah, I said that's what I need to be referred to as. Beneath the rank of divine is the Grand Cleric. I should change that to the name in Discord. Instead of Overseer, it could be like your perfection. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for the region. They travel to Valrail when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are dressed as Your Grace. Be hilarious if everyone could post it except Kenobi. I have no idea if that is even a thing. Someone could probably magic that up in some way. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the Mother, or the Imperial Chantry, or in the Imperial Chantry, the Father. If a mother, I'm sure I read this in 2, is in charge of a particular chantry, revered is appended to her title. These are the priests responsible for administering to the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Brothers and sisters from the rank and file of the chantry consists of 3 main groups: affirmed, initiate, and clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the chantry, who those regular folk who have turned to the chantry for succour. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life. They have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who were raised into chantry life. The affirmed take care of the chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation, no questions asked. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are men and women in training, whether in the academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They're often found in chantry archives, sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics placed in charge of such archives are given the title Elder. Although such a rank is still beneath that of Mother, all other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Genitivi. Wait, there's a way of doing that? Only Wrinkle would be the case for all messages. Are we banning him? Oh man, right. What else is in here? Ooh, oh, no, no, I don't have it. Huh? Wait, do I know how to pick locks? Or do we have the key? The disciples of Andraste are unique in all of history. The cult preceded. I'm not reading the things correctly. The chantry and kept itself so hidden and isolated that it actually survived to modern day. Disciples made their home high in the Frostback Mountains in a village called Haven, which is now a sanctuary for pilgrims of the chantry. Understood that the disciples were descendants of the first followers of Andraste, who brought her ashes to Ferelden and built a temple to house it, because they had pledged themselves to the keeping of the Temple of Sacred Ashes. The disciples of Andraste never left the Frostbacks. For 900 years they kept strangers away, killing all those who came, and were completely oblivious to the world that advanced beyond the boundaries of their home. Having developed separately from the traditions of the Andrastian chantry, the disciples were led by revered fathers. However, little else is known about the original beliefs of the disciples. They had turned from their noble heritage by the time they were discovered. Almost all scholars believe that the centuries-long isolation imposed upon the village led to the necessity for inbreeding. Oh no, this practice likely led to a greater instance of madness, which may explain why the cult was, at the time of its discovering in 930, worshipping a high dragon. That happened in the first game, did it? Hey, Jessie J, how you doing? How's things? Possibly in the first game? Sweet home, Alabama. Right, according to witnesses' writings discovered in Haven, the disciples of Andraste showed reverence to the dragon, believing it to be the prophet reborn. The egg clutches and dragonlings of the dragon were afforded great honour for being Andraste's offspring, and were cared for by the cult. The dragon never attacked the cult, being cunning enough to recognise how this arrangement benefited it. a 930 dragon, the disciples were wiped out by the hero of Ferelden, who was on a quest to retrieve the sacred ashes of Andraste. Yeah. My favourite Dragon Age? Okay, so, not played much of this. I am really enjoying what I'm playing, but I still need to see how it goes. Between Origins and 2, I think 2 has to be my favourite. 35 to 40. Okay, I feel like even though the combat was similar to the first game, it worked a bit better for me, and I was using a bit more of the items and such, and trying to find different ways to defeat the enemies that were absolute pain to deal with. But yeah, I did really like to. And I feel like, yes, it wasn't, you know, major in the story, but I'm guessing they had a plan for the way the games were going. So what happened in that was the lead up to this one. So we've already seen characters that were from the second game. The first one seems a bit more disconnected. Like there's mentions of like the hero and Alistair and whatnot, but I don't feel like anything that happened in the game, because of you had the time jump. Like I know the beginning of 2 kind of ran side by side with the whole Lothering thing going on in the first one, and then a year later we were, you know, doing other stuff in Kirkwall, and it didn't really not as connected as I see 2 and this one. Like the events of 2 is what we're dealing with now. So it'll be interesting how they carry it on. The fighting, I don't know. It's I feel like they're taking into consideration, like the pride demon that we were fighting. There's a move that I have which is like a charge towards enemies. Now, if I'm hitting the legs, great, but I ran right between the legs. So I need to also think about positioning. I'm not sure it would have happened in the second game if it would have just treated it as like a unit that was everything, the space in between was also getting hit. What else do we have? 2 books and a chest. The Black City. No traveller to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It's one of the few constants of the ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the fog is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Minrathous, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made a long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true god did. I probably is. Like, right, how can I get this in there? The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how now he had left them, no, how he had left them to their fate. Her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mafarath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together, they rallied the Alamari and marched forth against the Mage Lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself. Fire and flood, famine and earthquake, everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. When Mafarath saw that the people loved Andraste, not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last the armies of Andraste and Mafarath stood before the very gates of Minrathous. But Andraste was not with them, for Mafarath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Archon would give Mafarath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. He simply escaped to death. What? And so before all the armies of the Alamari and the Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste, drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mafarath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from the creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady sits still at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. Elf root. I have to say, I do like how these places look like. Is that a light? Open? Do we just know how to break into shit? Elfroot and Spindleweed. Ooh, new codex entry. I need to have a look at all those. Hunting bow. I've got like 2 fucking schematics for bows and a thief dagger. Okay, misplaced notes. Notes written by one of the scholars responsible for restoring Haven. Notes have obviously come loose from a ledger of some sort. It took weeks scrubbing bloodstains from the stone. One of 2 things is true. Either stone's more porous than I thought, or Maker's beard, there must have been a lot of blood. How many people died? I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice the first arrivals found. Those were tossed off a cliff, I think. So now we just have to deal with the stains on the walls and floors. If this doesn't clean up in a day or 2, I'm asking for some fresh plaster. Maybe we can cover them up. Still, it's not all bad. Haven is a beautiful place, and while working in the dungeons, we found scraps of paper with writing that looks like Brother Ferdinand Genetives. He was held here for weeks before the hero of Ferelden found him. We did, didn't we? I wonder how much of this is from me updating the keep thing, and how much is, you know, what would standard. Well, I think that's up down here. Find Cassandra. I've been trying to find Cassandra for the past half hour, and I found all your loot. Oh, I bashed my head off this light twice. That's alright, we can deal with concussion. We're fine. I wish I did have like the map for inside. An actual map. There's another door. There's another door over here. returning research? Look at this big ass chest. Oh, I can't do anything with it though. Oh, you assholes. Menaive? Menaive. Menaive. Probably Menaive. The children of Andraste. There are many misconceptions regarding Andraste's bloodline. Monsieur, this is due, I should think, to the general lack of knowledge regarding Andraste's moral life. Understandable, considering the many cults that arose following her death. Everyone sought to claim Our Lady from for their own culture, or claimed some aspect of her existence was a lie, all of them complete fabrications. My order has done considerable research to ascertain the truth. We all know Andraste and the betrayer raised 5 children. The eldest 3 were sons, Isorath, Evrion, and Verald. The rule of what was once southern Tevinter was split among them. Isorath was given west, what is today Orlais. Evrion was given the east, what is today the Free Marches. Verald was given the central Plainstaine. There's Crab and Black Desert Online too. You walk into an ancient cave and there's golden coins and treasure chests on a table and you can't do anything with it. Bastards. Now, I suspect if this becomes a place, because there's a research table to turn stuff in, that we might be given access to the chest, possibly, to store our crap. It looks big enough that it would be, you know, notable for that, maybe, eventually. What is today Navarra? What became of these men and their legacies is the stuff of legend, and the majority of claimants to Andraste's bloodline link back to one of them. None of the 3 sons, however, were born of Andraste. They were born of the betrayer's concubine, Gillivan. Or are we going Gillivan? Gillivan. People choose to overlook the fact that Andraste came from the Alamari tribesmen, and that they were barbarians, not the Ferelden's we know today. They were savage warriors who took concubines in addition to their wives. Because Andraste was thought to be too weak to bear children, the betrayer took, I'm going Gillivan, to provide him heirs, which she did. After her death, the sons were raised as Andraste's own. Later in life, Andraste proved predictions wrong and had 2 daughters by the betrayer, Ebris and Vivail. The chest probably had at least 3 shocking staves in it. I'm just getting, you know, Solis is going to be kitted out. You know, like, can you see people with all their fucking chains and jewellery and all that shit? Just him. He's just got a whole row of staves. He's got, like, crossed behind him, one in each hand. If he could, he'd wear them on his feet. Okay, they were kept out of public eye, not permitted to marry. They both had consorts. Ibris had one child, Ali Vimar, who perished on a voyage to Denerim. Less than a month after her mother fell to plague. Okay, just make you aware, I'm probably gonna start. I can feel through my desk that my neighbours have got a washing machine on. It's very subtle, but you fucking notice it on the camera. Just pretend I'm in an earthquake or something. It's fine. Can I shake it? Yeah, I know. It's a fucking washing machine from the neighbours. They must have it in their hallway. There's 2 setups for these places. You can have it in the kitchen, which they think everyone's going to have a dishwasher. Or there's a cupboard in the hallway, which I think they thought people were mostly going to have them. It's like, no. That's for storing all the fucking shite. Okay. Which on the phone? Younger daughter, Vivail, was more controversial. A strong-headed woman who defied her family by falling in love with a mage of Tevinter. Regulin? Violet and Regulin went into self-imposed exile as the exalted march began, and into hiding following Andraste's betrayal and murder. The notion of washing clothes in the kitchen is wild to me. It's plumbing. It's the same connections for the dishwasher and washing machines here. My parents had theirs in a cupboard off the living room, but it was right next to the kitchen because it was where the water drained away. But they used to have one of the old style twin tubs, like the top loading. Then they got a normal washing machine which they got put in there. At their new place, it's in the kitchen. So a lot of people can have them in the kitchen. I think my sister has, is it in the kitchen? No, she's got a room off for all the washing stuff. And here it was more a case of, we're not getting a dishwasher, so we don't want the open space. Because it's just a space for like the size of a dishwasher or a washing machine to get put in. It's from pure technical sense. So my tiny mind's just wrong, like morally. I'm just like, drains away the same. It doesn't really make a difference. Plus I've got a load of crap in the cupboard. Okay, some poetic sounds like March began, hiding following Jesse's betrayal and murder. What became of Vival and her descendants is largely unknown for one primary reason. She had only daughters. Each of those daughters only had daughters. They married in other families and took other names, and in the chaos of the Second Blight, all traces of survivors were lost. Andraste's true bloodline, if it exists, lies solely in the descendants of Vival. The suspicion of my order is that it produces only daughters. Thus the claims of your young man, monsieur, are highly suspect. Right. You're gonna say, oh wait, enemies drop unique collectibles, bring them to the researcher to learn more about your foes and earn combat bonuses. Yes!
Thank you.
Shadow essence is removed. What? Did I do it?
If you find anything, please bring it in. I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Clothes are washed in the bathroom. Or do you have a house, probably a utility space or dedicated washroom? Yeah, I would say my sister's got the utility space. Here, there wouldn't be space in the bathroom for the washing machine. Well, I guess I'm going. Oh no, I'm not going through here. There's another door. Fuck that. Oop. Ta-da! My loot's one thing. Oh hell, the Maker. There was no word. Oh, for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky, all that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be, dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. And from it made his firstborn, and I say to them, in my image I forge you. To you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Then in the centre of heaven he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise unending, but their songs were the songs of the cobblestones, shone with the golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the fade, saying, in my image I have wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. And you knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn and took from the fade a measure of its living flesh and placed it apart from the spirits and spoke to it, saying, here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky. Today I'm not suggesting you wash your clothes in the bathtub. That's not where I'm going with this. Oh, that's not where you're going with this. No, well, I just don't think there would be space. Well, yeah, no. I mean, if the cupboard wasn't there that has the fittings for the washing machine, and it was taken into part of the bathroom, you probably could have it like that. But it's a cupboard for other crap. Okay, for winter or summer, for darkness light, and by my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. It lasted the maker from the living world, make men, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the maker said, to you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I crafted you, and to the fade you shall return each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. Then the maker sealed the gates of the golden city, and there he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Oh, another chest. I can't fucking open. Oh, give me a second. I have been summoned. I'll be right back. Won't be too long. Wait, it says if you had it mixed like that, you'd fuck it up within weeks by absentmindedly tossing a fork into the washer. Goes in the spin cycle, and 27 milliseconds later, upstairs neighbour has a terrible pain in his bottom. And it's difficult to explain X-ray. We're good then? Are we good before we go in here? I've been having to see Cassandra for like fucking an hour maybe. Okay, maybe not an hour. Could be more, could be less. Yeah, you slam that door open.
Chain
Fucking
her!
hell.
I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Did what good?
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Gosh, you're a dick.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Oh, how do I answer this? I am not a chosen one. What more do you want? I'm a bit defensive. Are you serious? I'm gonna punch some people. Do you want innocent? I love that. Hey! Haley Hawk! I'm gonna go, you believe I'm innocent?
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ
Heavy.
from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
The Book of Very Loud Noises.
This is the Divine's
This is a murder weapon.
Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry
Oh,
support.
great.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Investigate. Inquisition of old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way.
Yeah.
We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
What about... Oh. And if I refuse?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should
No,
know
I can't.
that while
The game would be
some
over
believe
then.
chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
Investigate. Oh. Oh, I don't think they want a holy war. They're just after
What is the
finding out.
Inquisition of old?
Tell me more.
It preceded the Chantry. People who band...
We need those who can do what
What about the
must be
Chantry?
done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
I'm curious.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Well, it's not that I want to help, it's... I do, because it'll then mean I can get my shit sorted.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I'm not sure what I grabbed. I don't think it was her hand. Who are those two? Varric? His boob window, yeah. Oh, that's a helmet. You keeping under there? Flop. Still not as long to get to the you know, your title screen as Assassin's Creed has. Goofy walking animations set to orchestral music. Ooh, influence. Oh, speak with the smith, quartermaster, and apothecary. Report to the chantry? What? My outfit changed! No! What the fuck? What are you giving me now? I like looking like Assassin's Creed. Oh no, that's the wrong person. Oops. Oh, my image is gone. Looking at... Alright, I need to go... Oh, no, no, no. Did I not have more than one shocking staff, or was one of them a... Ooh. Level 4. Fuck off. Level 3. Right, half the Inquisitor. Well, I can't wear that. Because level 4. You bastard. Heavy adventure armor. The warrior only. I've got the scout coat. Really? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, but it's got the cunning and it's got empty medium arms, whatever that is. And legs. The sigil. This cunning gives me damage. Where's Ezio gone? Fuck it. Crafting materials. Damn. They'll have different things. Relation to slots as well. Empty medium arms. Sounds like an insult at the gym. Valuables? No, is this stuff that I can sell? Huh. I'm wondering if when it says the materials, damage utility, I get to pick from the different types of metal or leather type hide stuff, and it gives different stat things on it. Right, codexes. I was gonna be so fucking many of these. Characters there isn't. The materials I have not read. Spindleweed. There's an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household's garden has often brought neighbours offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. It originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. A person who grows much of it is likely curing for the fatally ill. Creatures. Pride Demon. That's the big fucker we fought when we closed the rift. Most powerful demons yet encountered are the Pride Demons. Thank you, just throw one name at me. Perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. Not in form. Well, kind of in form. Bigger. Bit more spiky. My play, the cruel irony is almost human. Well, the demons of desire are largely engaged in the bribery of mortals. Pride will use mortals' own best nature against them. Clever men outwit themselves. Strong men crush themselves. Humble men forget themselves. Jealous men fear themselves. They turn corruption and ruin into an art. Ooh. Oh, wait. So, the thing below it, the little bar, is that the I handed in 2 of the things from the shade for research. Would it take 3 to figure out what it is? Please tell me the more that I take them on, the more things they drop, and I figure out in here, without having to look online, what their weakness is and what their strengths are. Oh, that would be good. History. I think First Inquisition. Did I read this? Protection of mages. I think maybe I had. Places. Haven't read that one. I'd like to speak to you of Haven, the village in the Frostbacks, close to the Temple of Sacred Ashes. We're all aware of its past. It was home to the disciples of Andraste, as they called themselves, descended from the people who built the temple itself. They had strayed, over years of isolation, from their once noble roots to become dragon worshippers. After the hero Ferelden discovered a temple of sacred ashes, which the disciples guarded jealously, what remained of the cult moved on, and Haven was abandoned to the ice and the snow. I passed through heaven on my pilgrimage to see the Temple of Sacred Ashes. There was a storm, and I took shelter in the hall of Haven's chantry. Though they were dusty from neglect, the walls of that lonely place were strong and shielded me from the biting winds. Peace came upon me, and my eyes were opened to Haven's incredible beauty. I could not be overcome by the pain and the horror of the past. It could not be masked by decay and disuse. It would not be forgotten. Haven is precious to Orlais, to the Chantry, and to the Sunburst throne for its historical and religious significance. It is my will that Haven be restored, rededicated to the service of Andraste, and preserved for the ages. Let it be a sanctuary for the pilgrims who seek out the Temple of Sacred Ashes. May they rest here beneath the cold, bright skies. May the glory of the Maker be revealed to them as they gaze upon the grey peaks that are the work of his hand. Now and forevermore, let this be a haven for the faithful. Tales. Empress of Fire. Must have had some of these before. Nightingale's Eyes. Oh, wait, these are the songs, isn't it? As performed by the bards. Nightingale's Eyes. That's where I said Raven's tears they cry, but all the while they softly lie and spy on you, and I said it was like Fallout then. I had 4 songs. I read the Mabari one. So this must be things I've read as well. Children of Andraste. Yep. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. Yep. Perfect. Tutorials. Which ones? Number 8. Unique collectibles. Bring them to the research. Learn more about your foes. And revive. Revive fallen party members by targeting them and holding X. That is a good thing. That holy shit. Cause I didn't buy anything on revive anymore, and I just left them down in the previous game. What the fuck is power 1 at the top left? So this isn't any different than when I went in. Don't know how much time is supposed to have passed by. What is? Ooh. Can I map? Can I map these? What is this weird pathing that you're giving me? What? Huh? Apothecary? No, Solus. Is that the quest? Haven's best and brightest. Speak with the apothecary. Oh, we've got the smith and the quartermaster. Manave. The war room. The war room. Wait, how do I change which one I'm after though? Journal? Inquisitor's Path. No, we'll go with Haven. We'll go collections. Songs? Patron of the Arts. Oh, find all the song lyrics. Ooh. Okay. That isn't what I was after though. Oops. Let's go to Haven's best and brightest. See what they've got to offer me.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Is that
with the Templars,
these ones?
I've seen them weaken magic.
Who's that?
The rebel mages?
Get distracted.
Probably made that.
Full Inquisition requisitions with a quartermaster. Oh. Theron.
No, my lady, I don't
Thrin.
know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're her. Thrin.
Thrin.
Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions,
Yeah?
I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Investigate? What is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How'd you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. King Alistair offered my services to the Inquisition, probably to get rid of me.
Glad you believe in him.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there.
Happened as
Ten
Ostagar?
Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed
That's what
everyone.
was said up top.
He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Okay, how do I fulfill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Tell me about requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harrick can get our troops better weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
5 iron. A logging stand? Oh, shh. Thanks. A logging... Wait, craft item logging stand? The fuck do we craft a logging stand? Okay. Yeah, +1 power.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Well, sorry, I don't know how to make a logging stand. Oh shit, that's not steps. Hey, Varric.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Theta
There's your
to
boob window.
joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Can we look you up?
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes 2 of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why did you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them.
There's a nip in there.
Now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm just gonna say I was fortunate.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad?
It remains to be
You
seen.
might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Okay. Anything else, Varric?
Need something?
Questions about Hawk?
I read your tale of the champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Investigate. Oh, I'm Danders.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle.
That makes sense.
Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Orsino's fate made no sense.
In the book, you say that first enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant
Disapproved.
monster made of
I'm
corpses.
fucking asking him about what he wrote.
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Where are Hawk's friends?
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fire.
No, she stayed with us.
She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Last I knew, Hawk's sister Bethany was doing something wardeny near the Anderfell's border.
Oh.
Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Oh, okay, I like that. I like that. It's good. Right, if I go... Oh, can I go in here now?
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere.
5 songs collected. Tale of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young. Korth, the mountain father, kept his throne. At the peak of Belinus. The mountain at the centre of the world. From which you could see all the corners of earth and sky. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turned foolish for love. Korth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart. By taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare to search for it, he sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the mountain father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Food lost its flavour, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in deeds of valour. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Korth could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Korth. The Lady of the Sky sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, and the strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart. And for a year and a day they searched, but sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then Ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles. But the ptarmigan set out anyway. The little bird travelled deep into the Frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the god's terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry. So she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff, and when the golden cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Korth neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then the Hakon Winter's Breath found Korth's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice. so it could never escape, and all the remaining gods named the Ptarmigan, honoured above even the loftiest eagles. Resources found here, elf iron.
You're certain?
Wait. Iron Stone. Grey Wardens, you said? No.
We're not paying you to be
better.
sarcastic.
Okay. Flissa.
Can I get you anything?
What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet.
Okay.
Oh, there's also Minave.
Is Manave.
Studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we've got the smith and the apothecary. I think over this way might be a way I can go. Oh wait, him first. Yes, him first. Find recipes through exploration by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members. To replenish the potions you are carrying, use upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What? Fuck. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade one, select category, select potion, and select upgrade. They require a significant amount of herbs to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonuses. Shit. Use potions to restore health or enhance magic. Healing instantly restores 385 health. Increase healing 1. 20. 29 elf root, have 23. Holy crap, what does that do? Then my 67. Oh man. 2 unknown ones. Tonics? Don't know them yet. Oh, this game could keep me going for a while. I see. If only just asked him the question. I don't know if he's in. He might be going to sleep. There's a chance he's not even here. We've got equip potions.
Later, Segrit is willing to pay.
There's none available. And it's locked. Let's go. I think he's running up and down the hallway. Right, Adan.
I'm not. Huh. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
We've met?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you?
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Here we go. Investigate. How are things?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work.
Let's go. Well, I said running up and down the hallway. I think I can hear him. Okay, need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes.
Tajin's?
Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with
Liberty?
to look for them.
I don't even know what the fuck it is. Investigate. Oh, you're a bit cranky.
for a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers
Oh,
is a waste of my time and
oh,
talents.
not here.
But there are a few around who can help.
Yeah, how do I order potions?
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better. I can
End
make
of
that
summer
too.
stops going. Oh, kids here have been back for a week or two. Was it a potion loadout station? Equip or replenish potions for each party member. Healing potions at the top of the radio menu are replenished for free automatically, but all our potions require herbs for replenishing. We don't have any others. Oh, we didn't have that. Potion assignment and replenishment. It'll select the potion you want the current party member to have assigned in the slot and press X to confirm. Type a number of herbs needed to replenish the potion and appear on the left. Okay, to replenish potions, you must have enough herbs. Select the same potion slot and press square to replenish individual potions, or triangle for the entire stack. Go with that. Yeah. Quest complete. I'm not even sure we get anything for that. In college? What about it?
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I'm not a hero.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to steal
Stay in dorms? I mean, there was places to stay nearby, but I could easily bus it. Why would I pay for that when I, you know, wasn't having to pay for college in Glasgow? No.
Of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
You study ancient ruins?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
The government pay for tuition. So many years. Depending on what it is. And what level it is. And I think the higher up you get in the type of course, you then have to apply for grants and bursaries. Through different organisations. Okay, how can you sleep there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Valuable?
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad
Fun.
to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding
It was
remnants
alright.
of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade
Shit
it for
being lumped in with all the young ones though.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion.
I liked being
Cassandra
left to my
has
own
been committed,
devices.
But you understand my caution.
She'll protect you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Kids drinking college a lot. Probably. Did I go out with anyone in my classes? No. But I'm guessing they went out for drinks a few times.
But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
I think it survived.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not?
Didn't go to the pub. I didn't want to go out to the pub.
Unlike anything seen in this age. I will
Why
not
would I?
leave it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Young thing to do. Yeah, but I was considering a mature student when I went there. Yeah, I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Investigate. Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings.
Yes,
There are
yes, I
few
did.
hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
About the veil?
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Sounds... oh, I don't know. It'd probably be dangerous, but also sounds strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
Okay. With demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye then.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Where's passing notes? Working on something special for a diary at the Conclave? Oh shit, okay. What's the world map like? Ooh. Alright, yeah, Did you go to college? No. Wait, is this showing me where I've been? How the path I took? Oh fuck.
golden city, the center of all creation, and for a
I've got 2 levels up, I think.
with passioned breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night, the lie.
Ah, cigarette.
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Investigate. Why have you stayed?
What kind of person stays to run a shop?
Someone who hopes to profit from a disaster.
With nowhere else to go.
Or that.
Blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
How's the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone.
I'm assuming you went to
How are
a
people
college
doing?
/ uni.
Hope and fear and equal
Kenobi.
measure. No one really knows what it means when an
So I know what a lot of
Inquisition
people try to do over there.
yet. I imagine it's no better for you.
Straight out of school.
You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
I'd buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
And if so, do you donate?
My wares are at the table.
At the table. Oh! Haha. Right. A mall? I've got enough money, but I can't use it myself. Balanced dagger? It's less. Freaking less. I went to university, went to college, pretty much the same thing as university. Right. Oh, I might be able to... willpower. Warrior, mage. Oh, canary trained? Helmet. Range defense. Ah. Can I encourage her to go to college? I guess it depends on what she wants to do, though. Some people really don't get on well with school. Like some people, my dad, he left as soon as he could. And he went to art college like when he was 35. Bianca arms? Upgrades. Aiming module? Sturdy Bianca grip. Oh, wait, can I get these for Varric? I'm guessing? I've got money. It's actually not a good deal anymore, because trades are better. Well, the whole thing with like college and university was never about learning for job shit years and years and years ago. It was learning for fucking learning. Usually by people who had more money than anything else and didn't need to have that, you know, for work purposes. I went to college because I wanted to go for me, not to get anything out of it the other side. I was in the position I could. It's gonna be a doctor. Maybe, you never know. Her toy dolls all have plasters on them. Which she probably like has bashed them about to be like, oh, you need a plaster now. Right, I could get these, couldn't I guess, maybe. Shit, why? Oh, okay. That's crap though. How do I sell all what? What does it mean by sell all? Do they have like a sell all kind of junk? Oh man, right, let's see. Valuables used for anything, can I sell them all? Oh. Things in your valuables help you to gain bonus damage towards enemies. Gain schematics, unlock certain things, and build things necessary. Three categories of valuables: vendor items, creature research, requisition. Holy shit. Pops up as a tooltip, keep it. I'm gonna say no. I could. Probably should have bloody grabbed those instead. I don't know what I'm doing with them though. Character record, inventory. Upgrades. Fabric. Oh shit. Wow, that doesn't fucking do shit. I probably need to blacksmith, don't I? Wait, you don't know what that means? What it means? At college. You asked earlier from it there and I said yes. And you went, I see, as though I didn't answer, but I did answer you. Where's blacksmithing? Oh, how do I get this way?
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment.
Some stuff in the tops.
That's an excellent point,
Oh, minis! Plasters! Or as you'll know them as band-aids. When you said about being a doctor. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasure. We'll see a lot of entries into the mountain. Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth was collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it's done, let us have no more talk of them. As a new haven, restored to life by the true Chantry and most holy Justinian V. Yeah, they're plasters. You plaster over it. Find a sigil, be attached to armors with special bonuses along with unique hindrances. Why the fuck would I use it if it's a hindrance? can't read. Siege equipment in Thedas. Siege weaponry has been used in Thedas for centuries, with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. Nevertheless, it occupies a peculiar niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchet or catapults must be funded and organised well enough to procure both the necessary materials and the military experts to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfilled such requirements did not take advantage of the situation. During the Third Blight, for example, Arlisans and once Samard constructed catapults to fling flaming debris at the Darkspawn, but the expense of the weapons did not justify the limited damage they caused. The Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens, not siege weaponry. Tevinter forces similarly had the resources to construct siege weapons when attacking the Free Marchers or defending themselves against the exalted marches of the Black Age. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of its magisters, who were less powerful but more flexible than siege equipment, who could more easily fall back when the tide of battle turned. As a result, in the battles against the Kunari in the Steel Age, generals found to their chagrin that the great Oxman had left them behind. Kunari black powder is, most military experts agree, not magic. It is merely an advanced alchemy that makes their cannons more effective than any trebuchet could ever be. Nevertheless, there remains hope. As centuries have passed since the last blight, the mages are now safely held in circles where they harm none. The experts of Ferelden and Orlais may once again turn their great minds to learning. We need no magic, not where the minds of men survive unfettered. With our resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily surpass the brutal Kunari on the field of battle. Oh, a thief blade and a scout armor. Are you kidding me? Can't go over there. Great. Definitely not going that way. I don't know how we get to them. Must be through the gates. Near? What is going on here? What the fuck? Acolyte staff blade schematic. Oh. Deathroot Vitar. Blight Wasp Vitar. A codex. Class cameo. Belt of ranged defense. Here we go. A weighted dagger and amulet dexterity. Oh, I see your elf root.
Sing only the words you place in my throat.
Right, I need to go to the smith. Fucking hell, I'm just like wandering off. Wait, was there more? There was. Craft armor there. Oh, I know, I know.
Just needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
My uncle was 5th Praetor.
Scout coat arms.
As much as it does here.
Right, let's go and see. Is it you? No? Or is it just a general area I need to be in? It should be a general area. Oh, Harriet.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Yeah? Investigate. What's your story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now.
Lothering?
I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Oh, lucky.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Investigate. Outfit the troops.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Yeah, I do need something, don't I? Why do you need my materials?
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Anything else? Okay, what can you make here?
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
How many designs?
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you
Seems so much more involved in the previous games. I think that's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right.
Modify weapons. Modify armor. Craft armor. Oh, craft weapons. Wait, what do you want me to do? I just select again. Journal. The logging stand? What the fuck? Armor made? Craft armor? Crafting armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. Schematic determines the appearance and potential power. Materials determine specific stats and powers that will be added. Thought so. I can't. Fucking leather or cloth.
You need something? Let me know.
Modify weapons. Upgrade an item as a upgrade stats to the item stats in addition to changing its appearance. Touching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds this bonus to the sword. Freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in crafting stations. Bianca. Critical chance, yes. 3 cunning to it. And 6% damage and critical damage bonus. Customized. So Thief Blade, what do I have for that? A pointy dagger grip? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh. It's from me. And then I can remove the upgrade if I want to. Hmm. Put it in. And then you can remove it if I want to. Oh, that's good. I like that. Lightning stuff. What's already in there? Ah, okay. Military armor. A sigil. The Bronto. Maximum guard. Oh, maximum barrier? I'm guessing like we can remove this as well. This is remove upgrade there. Right. Okay, yeah. Let's try it. Yep. Nice. Perfect. Ranged defense. I put it in there. I can't put it in there. Okay.
Looks fine.
So I think the one I've got is... Oops. Re-armor. I can't make that yet. Passing notes, requisition for weapons. Fill the requisition? Bloody would if I could. A logging stand? Ooh. Can I... A dagger schematic, Druffalo hide, the Nug skin, and onyx. Oh, buy and sell! Fuck yeah. Oh no. Ah. Weapons, armor. Nothing for sale. Tactician's renewal. New spec abilities. Single-use amulet lets the bearer clear her mind and reapply the benefits of combat knowledge for maximum tactical flexibility. Crafted by Fermari's Tranquil, who, despite recent events, remain open to commissions by the influential, although at increasing rarity and cost. And a one-time thing. Jeez, I can... May as well buy that. Just have it. I'm hoping that I can... Oh, jeez. So that's 5 things. Not bad. No, I should maybe go and see them so I can get other party members, maybe? I'm not sure I can do this on my own. Actually, I don't know. Let me see. Journal. Passing notes from Inquisition. Go out first because I think that's closer. It's in this section as opposed to this section. I will character record and upgrades. So for me, 2 points to spend. We're not doing archery, sabotage, subterfuge. I've got evasion. Oh wait, where the fuck is that about? No, it's not an ability, it's a bloody thing I can use. Evade, leap away from incoming attacks, put yourself where you need to be to win this fight. I think I need that. Shadow Strike. Ambush. And stealth shortly after leaving it. Attacks ignore some of your target's armor. Surprise attack on your target. If you strike an enemy that did not have you targeted, you regain stamina. Enemies are likely to overlook you in combat, much to their regret. Ooh. Crap. Sabotage. Double daggers. That I do need to have a focus on as well, though, don't I? Bloodied prey. Strikes cut deeper in the foe whose current health is lower than your own. A damage bonus of 10%. Parry. As of death. Stamina with every kill. Sneak. Death blow. Can I go and bloody prey? Current health is lower than your own. Yeah. Now save. I'm curious about where, if I can go there on my own, if my partners, my companions will appear. Or Alfred. What's that? Can I attack them? Oh, I can! Shit. Whoops. That was very aggressive. That was very aggressive. What the hell? Stuck in a tree. No. I am trying to find... Oh no, it's way up there. Oh, there's a house! Okay. On the side. I'm sure there's more iron around this side, isn't there? Yep. Stuck in that rock. Oh, and the compass pulses L3 to search. Searching indicates the direction of hidden objects with an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, reveals them.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
It is probably going to be inside. Oh, there's so much iron here. Fuck yeah. This is going to take me so long to play the fucking game. I'm just going to go around collecting everything. Like the rest, drip. They need these supplies. I'm right close to this. Yeah, it has to be inside. Now, will there be an enemy in there? Let's see. Okay. Turn the notes. Yeah. Guess that was that then. Now the other thing I could try and find is the logging table. Which I believe is a way around this way. So if I get my journal back up. Requisition for weapons, the logging stand. Okay, that one's relatively easy. Just a bit of paper in a house. Can I go over the frozen lake area? What the hell? Oh, it's up the top. Okay, I don't know how to get up there. This does not look like it's the right way. I don't think this is the right way. Oh my god, here we go, probably breaking the game. I'm getting to the area. Alfred, right there. I'll claim the logging stand? Yeah, I will. Boom, done. Apparently. I didn't. Ram letter. Oh! Oh, it was just on the other side of where it was. Shit. Oh well. Oops. Oh well. That's what happens. I decide I'm going the long way around. Yep, I was just there. I could have just walked outside the gate instead of going back and making it a whole lot harder for myself. You know, never want to do things easily. So two things. Killed it so much I threw the skin from the bones. Love it. Love it. I don't know if I can make armor yet. Oh, who's Lisette? Lysette.
Yes?
Investigate. Tell me about Templars.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're staying here in Haven?
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
I'm at the Conclave.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
Goodbye.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Right. So.
Come on, you've seen our mounts.
I don't know if I can craft the armor or not now. Is it the screw armor? It does want us to do it, doesn't it? Does it say which type? Materials same as black, so we can craft some pretty decent armor. Have some armor made, has it? That's what we're doing. Now you go for the lesser one or the more, slightly more? Well, it gave us a scooter armor schematic, I think. Crafting schematic is the one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth, or leather. Fill all available slots to craft an item. 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. Type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in a utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots and create unique items that fit your needs. Each crafting material has predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, as you can view by examining the material. The value of the stat coming from a slot is determined by multiplying this value by the number of materials placed in the slot. Oh, that was for armor rating. Oh, they're both armor rating. Cold resistance. Or range defense. I'm like, fuck it, let's just try it then. I'm gonna go with that one. Well prepared. Deflecting scout coat. Not bad. Okay. Nice.
We'll see.
Guess now I can just hand these in, people. I don't think I've got any other quests I can get. I can get that for him and that for her. Then go to the chantry, to the war room, and see what's happening there. So first off, I think I can... This one here and then way over to the right. Inquisition weapons. You've crafted Inquisition weapons. +1 power. Influence. Anything else?
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
Power +1.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control? Call the Templars, just like the rest of you. Even down before them.
Oh, that was bad. Hey, Mr. Adan.
You're back. And in one piece.
Did we give the notes?
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Oh, Lyrium potion? Ooh. Goodbye then.
Farewell.
Increases magic by 30 for 20 seconds. Ah. Yeah?
Just right.
I don't have the Dawn Lotus. Fuck. Generation. Royal Elf Fruit. The Black Lotus. Okay. Tonics. Don't know them. The grenades. We don't know any either. Alright then. Go to the war room. I think I've thoroughly explored everywhere. Alright, game. Okay. Took a bit of time there.
Does it trouble you?
Where did it come from?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power.
Power.
The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Have an idea?
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do.
We sounded so like, oh great, at that, didn't we?
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Wait, the same Cullen?
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is
The first
Lady
game?
Josephine Montelier,
And the last
our
one?
ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Yeah, player.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
I still think I did it.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are
I did wonder why our candle was so strange. It's bloody on. Wait, this gonna have all the wax. Love it though.
For harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Herald of Andraste?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found her.
Yeah.
They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
Makes sense.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Also makes sense. Breach doesn't worry them.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it work.
Of course they are.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I can talk to her.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
Apparently.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
War table allows you to apply power of the Inquisition throughout Orlane for Ferelden or Giselle in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Holy shit. Perks?
Have you kept in touch
What are
with our
these?
friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play
There's a
for her tomorrow
training
night.
from those who've joined
We
the
will have
Inquisition's
names
cause.
soon enough.
Forces? Training fit for a soldier. Secrets. Keen eyes and inquisitive mind. Connections. Training in the fine arts of persuasion. Improve coordination and infrastructure. Well, I don't have any. Holy shit. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Forces, methods. XP earned from killing foes. Dialogue related options. Criminal activities and grants 50% XP for each codex entry unlocked. Here's posture. Oh man. There's so much. Secret's gonna be hers, right? Ooh. Damn. Discovery range for searching. Extra herbs with each harvest. Vader arcane studies with dialogue. What do you have? Criminal and codex entries. Connections is... Oh, disease codex entry unlocked. Oh, I have related to nobles and politics. History and chantry. Gain XP. Wow. Ooh, potion slots. Buy and sell for better prices. Shipments of crafting. Oh man, okay. Well, I don't have anything of that now, but you know. You want us to go there? Inquisition can unlock new areas for you explorers through scouting operations. Scouting operations for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. Not that? Or is that where I am? Oh, that. Let's see if anything else came up. Like the little icons. Okay. Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, taking refugees who fled fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. Latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle, vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. Power costs. If she dies, any hope for the Chantry's support dies with her. Scouts will slip past the fighting, find her and protect her with their lives. Ooh. Yeah? No idea what the fuck I'm doing, but yeah? Is that her? It's gonna be her. Okay, scouting report. We avoided fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. Apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle. We're trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. It'll be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffs who lives in the area. I tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been able to get through the fighting. Let's go to herding. Accept report. You'd like to gather your party and venture in the hinterlands now? Yeah? Well, I guess I'm taking all of them. I like their cards. Of course he's got his fucking chest window. Confirm. I don't know if there's anything I can give them. Probably I've got equipment. I just have not looked at it, and I probably should have. Oh. Well, so far, I'm definitely really enjoying this.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's an honor to meet you.
I was wondering if
milady.
it was good or bad.
Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service.
Harding, okay.
Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Please meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's
she's the one we
spread
need to
there,
protect.
too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay. Right. Power. Rifts. Oh no, there's so many fucking things to do. Is this the area where they were like, yeah, do their thing, do the thing, and then fuck off? Storm Coast? What? I can't get that just now. Ballowmire. 8 required? Shit. Let me have a look to see what I can put on. That one? I am fucking regretting taking all the shit with me. I don't know if there's a place I could have dumped it. Fire damage bonus. He's using cold damage just now. Hey, killer. Screw it, let's try it. Ooh. So it's an elf. It looks like it. On the hat. Right, I'm gonna have to. That's all. That's the hats, right? There we go. Canary trained only. Oh damn. I'm gonna take that. Maybe the ranged one. If I take damage from ranged things, a little bit less. I really don't know. Right, you're using the heavy stuff, aren't you? Yeah, it's all rogue stuff, that's why. Oh, heavy. Could you wear those? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Actually, no. You know what? Put this on you. Fuck it, you can wear it. And you gonna go with the light armor? Can you wear that? Oh, that's what he is wearing. It's gonna look. Everyone's gonna look a bloody state. Change anything? You can have that. Right, considering the time, there's far too much to go through. So, I'll be continuing this tomorrow. Stinky tree hugger. And I've got that one. There's so much information and everything else. Oh, this is going to take a little bit to get used to. The menu's slightly better. It could be... I would love to see when I'm putting things into storage. That was the one thing which was like, I couldn't check what I had stored against my party. But yeah, I didn't realise time. But thank you everyone for watching. That's always appreciated. I will be back, say tomorrow evening, roughly the same time, with some more of this. So I hope you're all doing well, and I might see some of you soon. So thank you all, and good night.